Hey there, Venture of 100 Days, day 14 here. I'm obviously in a hotel room, and this is unusual because most of the time I do it with the nice backgrounds behind me. But I wanted to do this today because I'm on this adventure of 100 days. Now, some of you may have seen the presidential inauguration in the US. I happen to be in the US. I'm in a hotel room in the US, but I live in Canada. And watching the United States go through this machination of the a year and a half, 2 years long run up, and then a big vote, and a couple of months and a half till your inauguration, it's very interesting. I'm also a U.S. citizen, so I pay a lot of attention to what's going on, and I sense as I look at this a sense of optimism and growth, and I also sense that there's some people that are worried. That's okay. No matter who would have been elected, that would have been true. There would be excitement on one side and worry on the other. That's not what's important. At least I don't think so. What's important is what are we going to do with that? So I'm adjusting this because I don't like the way there. That's a little bit better. What are we going to do with that? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I have a message of magic and I have a message of method, possibility, capability. Here's why I'm in a hotel room. I'm meeting today and tomorrow with a company that I coach, and it's a medium-sized company, I guess, going to be worth a few hundred million, which is not billions, but it's a nice outfit. Why am I working with them? It's about creation. So my goal in the next 100 days, and today's day 14, is to reach 40 million people with what? A message of growth and possibility. You, right here, right now, you're in charge of creating your life. You are in charge of creating your life. We've got, in the United States at least, like I said, I'm Canadian, but you've got a new president who's going to create whatever, and some people are going to be excited and some are going to oppose. That's like creating your life. There's going to be some people that are right on board and supporting you all the way. And there's going to be some people that think you're crazy. What are you going to do with that? It's sad a little bit. Most people that I talk to, and I set up my life to talk to many new people every single day, don't truly believe they have the ability to create their lives. They believe that they have some control and that most of the control comes from outside. And I know what that's like because I used to believe that with all my heart and point to 1,000 reasons why that was true. The real truth is that you and I create life just like we want. I was meeting with a different client yesterday, one who happens to live in Las Vegas, where I am, and he came to see me at the hotel. It has nothing to do with the business I'm in or the business that I'm meeting with today and tomorrow. But he came just to visit, and we talked about this creation thing and parallel universes. And you know what occurred to me? We all live in parallel universes. Yours and mine are parallel universes. And here's what I mean by that. I know it sounds wacko, but the way you perceive the world and the way I perceive the world and the way that person over there perceives the world is completely different. And so the universe that I experience and you experience are different, and they overlap a lot, not like parallel universes in Doctor Strange or something, where they don't. You're either in one or in the other, and moving back and forth, is difficult and causes all kinds of turmoil. We live in parallel universes. Your universe is exactly how you perceive it to be. It's exactly what you create. And we interact a lot, so it feels like we're in the same place, but we're not, because the way I see life and the way you see life is different. Maybe you see massive opportunity right there in front of you, and I look at the same situation and I see a problem. Maybe you see joy and happiness in a certain situation, and I'm indifferent, or the other way around. Our universes are parallel. And the reason that's important is we can change what we perceive and therefore change the trajectory of our lives. Now, that might sound a little out there, a little woo woo, but I want you to think about this. You heard the old example of two people on a street corner, both witnessed a car accident, and the description from both of them is completely different. And they stood there on the same corner and saw the same accident. Excuse me. How is that possible? We were standing there and saw the same accident. Well, we see everything and we act on everything according to our own beliefs, definitions, experiences, expectations, and perceptions. Why that matters is this. My business, I also make it my business, but it's also my mission, is to help you understand you can create wealth and impact if you want to in the world. I'm going to reach 300 million people, and my goal in this 100 days is the first 40 of those. And I know that it's going to happen. The universe that's unfolding before me is making that happen. You can have any size impact you want. The key and the steps are, first, you have to decide what you're going to create. Then you have to decide what are the steps to that creation. Like, here's where I am. I haven't got 40 million in this 100 days, and here's where I'm going. There's a path. And here's your goals, and here's where you are right now. Maybe you need to make another five or $600,000 this year. There is a path from where you are to that place. The question is, are you willing to find it and walk it? Find it and walk it. That's the only question. And what I've discovered from my own life is that my ability to do that is directly dependent on my own preparation every day, which is why I spend 2.5 hours preparing myself every day, thinking, doing spiritual work. I use SPEM, spiritual, physical, emotional, mental work. I do that every single day to prepare myself to find and walk the path from where I am to my 40 million in this 100 days, on my way to 300 million this year. So I'm looking for the path and I'm finding it. So find the path and then take the action. I needed all the help I could get. So part of my preparation every day is connecting with sources, with people, with opportunities to create the wealth and impact I'm looking to create. My business is helping you create the life you want, but it's impossible to do if I don't know exactly what that looks like. Because if I have no idea where I'm going, what do I do? Right? If I have no idea where the elevator is, I'm not going to get downstairs. If I have no idea what time it is, I'm not going to get to the meetings that I have today on time. So I have to find what the steps are and the path. Now, here's what I know for sure. You're a divine being. You have yearnings, you have gifts, you have talents, and you have crap you want to have happen today, and you want to have other crap you want to get out of your life. We all have that. What steps are you taking for preparation and for action? You know what the greatest engine in the world is? Love. Love is the greatest motivator, more than money, more than hate, even. Love is the most powerful. So when I infuse my own soul with my 2.5 hour morning preparation, with that love and with that desire to serve, it changes the game. It changes the game. Things happen that never would have happened. I meet people I never would have met. I have conversations I never would have had. It's so amazing, but I have to be taking the steps. I have to be ignoring that story that says, oh, you'll never make it. Oh, you can't do that. I don't believe it for 1 second. What I know is that you can have whatever you want. This adventure of 100 days, yesterday I met a client. Today I'm meeting several more. I'm going to create miracles with them in their own lives and businesses. I'd love to create one for you. One of the things I love to do, and this is a final invitation, do you have a story about your own journey, about your business, about your yearnings? Do you have a story you want to tell? Get a hold of me. Go to kellanflukigermedia.com. KellanFlukigerMedia.com, and there's a contact form. I want to talk to you. I want to help you tell your story. I want to help you write a book if you want to, help you create a program or product, help you change the world exactly the way you mean to. I want you to have a vision in your mind right now. What would happen if the vision you have about your own message and capability were exactly true? What would happen in the world if all the people you want to serve got served? If you were able to talk to them, connect with them, lift and bless their hearts, what would happen? The world would change. You can do that. I can help you. KellanFlukigerMedia.com. Use the contact form. Maybe you want to be a guest on one of my shows. Maybe I can help you. Maybe I know someone. I connect people all the time that can help you on your trajectory to the miraculous destination you're on your way to. You are so cool. You are amazing. I love you every single breath that I have. And if I can help you create your life, let me know, because you're the architect. You're the only architect, and the whole thing is in your hands. Bless you. I'll join you tomorrow for Adventure of 100 Days, day 15.